and welcome to Norwood News. Today is Friday, May 10th. I'm Krista McDonald.
And I'm Brian Boudreau. It's great to have you with us as we end another week here in Norwood.
This week on Norwood News, Charlotte Walsh introduces a new business venture, NHS students walk the prom red carpet, and Chief Patton gets to work. But first, Jack Tolman and Brian Boudreau have some exciting news now that NCM has entered its 20th year serving the town of Norwood.
Hi, I'm Jack Tolman, Executive Director of Norwood Community Media, and 20 years ago, Norwood Public Access Television was formed, and in the spring of 2004, we began broadcasting to the residents of Norwood. In 2018, we rebranded as Norwood Community Media, and for the past 20 years, we have been covering events in Norwood that educate and entertain everyone who's interested in all things Norwood. Our video library of over 13,000 programs is actually a permanent record of the last 20 years. If something important happened in Norwood, our cameras were there. Our talented and creative staff have produced many original and award-winning programs that have captured Norwood. Tune in and enjoy these programs as we relive 2 decades of all things Norwood. And at Norwood Community Media, we are always moving forward to stay relevant by adding new programs and technology so our viewers can enjoy everything that NCM offers. One of the ways viewers can enjoy our programming is by accessing our live stream on our website, as well as rewatching our programs using our video on demand server. We now have another way for you to access these same features, and to explain it to you, here is Brian Boudreau.
Thanks, Jack. Many NCM viewers already access our live stream and video on demand features that are available on our website. And now, for those of you who would like access to these features using an app, NCM has partnered with Cablecast, a leader in the community media broadcast field. This app originates right here in our studio and can make it even easier to access your favorite NCM content. Simply search for the Cablecast app on your devices and select Norwood Community Media. It's that easy.
Thanks, Brian. This new app will continue to allow our viewers to be a part of the community no matter where they are. Throughout the year, stay tuned to NCM for live special events and programs marking our 20th anniversary. All of us at Norwood Community Media appreciate the support that we have received from the town of Norwood. Thank you.
I am really excited to be able to celebrate NCM's 20th anniversary. Norwood High celebrated its prom last Friday, and NCM was there to capture all the glamour on the town common during the annual prom red carpet show. NHS faculty Mallory Jean Noel, Caitlin Nodebart, and Joey O'Connor interviewed students and staff as they gathered on the common with friends and family.
Are you guys excited for tonight?
We're really excited. I can't wait to see what everyone's wearing.
Yeah, we're super pumped, and it turned out to be a beautiful day weather-wise as well. And back to set number 2. So here we are with
Joshua
here with Mr. O'Connor. So Joshua, where did you get your outfit tonight?
I just bought it online.
All right, there we go.
Like, it wasn't really too much, hopefully, so it wasn't like too expensive.
Okay. And where did you get the inspiration to find this outfit? Was it just the first thing you saw? Were you looking for a particular style here tonight?
I think at least 1930s to be something different. Okay. Night to remember.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
1930s, night to remember. I would say you crushed it right there. And the walking cane. What went into the thoughts on the walking cane there?
it just goes with the overcoat. So
Right, here we are with the beautiful, lovely Cece. How you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling good.
You look beautiful. Tell us about how you got ready for prom today.
Well, I got a special gift. I was part of Give the Glam, and it was a good moment. I feel amazing. I feel beautiful.
You look spectacular tonight. All right.
So we had a conversation the other day about the eyelashes. I like the ones you chose. How did you choose them?
Well, one of my teachers was telling me they were too long. And I looked like a spider.
I did not say that. I just said those other ones might have been too much. Oh, okay. Wasn't me. Oh, these look gorgeous.
Ultra glam. I love it.
How
the
did you
hair,
pick-
everything.
How'd you pick this dress from Maria Stella?
Well, I wanted a red dress, and she was like, well, let's try on this one. And then I knew it was the one, so I picked it.
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Are you excited for tonight?
Yes, I am.
What's the most exciting part you're looking forward to?
Dancing.
Yeah.
Dancing. Are
Do
you
have
going to
your
show
dancing
them?
shoes on? Oh,
All right.
yeah.
Official
Busting
Crocs.
the Crocs out.
Croc Sheen's an endorsement, okay? An endorsement deal. All right.
Town meeting starts next week, and there's something a little different when it's time to vote. Last fall, town meeting members voted to allow electronic voting, and the system is ready to go. As town meeting members check in next Monday, they will receive a clicker to vote. Town moderator Jerry Slater shares a brief overview of what to expect.
There are 3 buttons here. We also, if anyone is sight impaired, we do have Braille versions of this as well. If anyone needs additional assistance, we will have people from the town clerk's office who would be able to sit there with you. But you will actually be able to see there are 3 buttons. Yes is the 1A green button. No is the 2B red button. And abstaining is the 3C button, or the yellow button. So it's pretty easy if you can read a traffic light. You can see this. The words are also written out. When you vote, your vote is actually recorded on the clicker. There's a little screen on the clicker, and you'll see it says, okay, I believe, right? Meaning that your vote is recorded. One of the other things is if you don't think your vote was recorded, or you change your mind, the last vote is going to count. So you can vote again. And that last vote will be the vote that counts. The way that we will be opening up voting is the moderator will say, okay, we are going to open up voting. I will have a timer. And basically, I may have a little bit of extra time in the beginning as people get used to this, and we're gonna have a couple of practice votes in the beginning of the first session of town meeting in May. But typically it's going to be 60 seconds for a vote. We'll be able to see that the votes are being recorded, so we'll know if there are any issues with clickers because we'll be monitoring them. We're very, very fortunate to have the real A-team that's been involved in this entire project, which has been the town clerk, Mary Lou, John C. from the general manager's office, and Sean Warnock, who's now our new director of IT. And I'm just kind of the baggage on the committee, so those 3 have really carried this one. John and Sean will be monitoring. They will know if something is not recorded or if a clicker is not working. So we have that backup as well. We have extra clickers if someone's clicker is not working. We have battery supplies. The batteries are supposed to last for 2 years. We actually bought a supply of batteries just in case, so we have those. All right.
When Norwood News returns, we visit Charlotte Walsh at Charles River Running. Newly appointed Chief Patton updates us on promotions at the police department, and Kiki Thaxter has all the latest in sports.
Lights Camera Summer is back on July 22nd through the 25th and August 5th through the 8th from 9 a.m. to noon. If you are a Norwood resident entering grades 6, 7, or 8 and you want to learn a bit about the broadcast television world, be sure to sign up for Norwood Community Media's video workshop, Lights, Camera, Summer. We'll give you some training in our studio and control room, you'll be able to get some experience interviewing on camera, and on the last day we'll be watching the final cut of what we produced. If you have any questions, concerns, or just want to sign up for the workshop, you can send an email to NCM Station Manager Megan Corbett at megan@norwoodcommunitymedia.org. We hope to see you this summer.
Spring is in the air, and nothing says spring like flowers. Local business owner Charlotte Walsh is very excited to announce the introduction of her newest venture, Dorothy's Flowers. Named in honor of her grandmother, Charlotte describes how you can order some beautiful, locally grown bouquets.
Hi, my name is Charlotte Walsh, and you probably recognize me as the owner of Charles River Running. But recently I've started a business, and it involves flowers, which is quite a departure from running shoes, but it's called Dorothy's Garden, and it's named after my grandmother, who was a grower and a florist in Charlottesville, Virginia. Unfortunately, she passed away before I was born, but she imparted a lot of knowledge to my mother, and I learned a lot about growing and flowers from her. So 3 years ago, I decided to just kind of till up the lot next to my house where I live, and I turned it into a garden. So a third of it is vegetables, but 2/3, and that's 900 square feet, is under cultivation for cut flowers. And so I grow all year round. I don't have a greenhouse, but I am able to grow flowers all year round. And what I'm offering is subscriptions. And that means just like you have a vegetable subscription, maybe with your local farmer, you can have a flower subscription with your local flower farmer. So how you do that is you just pick your month, whether that be May, June, July, or August, and you pay $90. And you will get 3 freshly picked market bouquets during that month. And you pick them up here at Charles River Running. So what I'm offering for Mother's Day, because Mother's Day is like one of the biggest flower holidays of the year besides Valentine's Day, is a subscription, a Mother's Day subscription for your mom or yourself. And that is, instead of like one bouquet that you might get from a florist, you sign up for a month, June, July, or August, and for $90 you get 3 fresh market bouquets during that month. But what you also get with this gift is this little dried mini bouquet that I made from my flowers, and a little card that says Happy Mother's Day with the month on the back, and that's $90. So you can find that on my website, charlesriverrunning.com, or my Instagram account for the flowers, which is Dorothy's Garden.
Taking care of your skin is essential, and for owner and esthetician Cassandra Pinciaro, taking the time to treat and care for skin is her passion. On This Living Local, we go to 500 Washington Street to learn all about Cassandra's skincare and spa.
Located on 500 Washington Street, Cassandra's Skincare and Spa is a brand new spot to get some self-care. And for owner and esthetician Cassandra Pinciaro, rejuvenating and nourishing clients' skin is her passion.
So we're an aesthetic salon. We focus on skincare and spa services. So we do facials, microneedling, chemical peels. We do waxing, spray tanning, lymphatic massage, brows, lashes. So anything skincare and spa services we do. I was born and raised in Norwood. I graduated Norwood High in 2017. After that, I went to Katherine Hines and did the medical aesthetics program. That's where I found my love for skincare, and then after that I worked for 6 years in the aesthetics business. That's when I learned how to manage a salon, how to run a salon, and now I can open up my own, and I love how it's in Norwood. So I'm the owner and esthetician. I do all the facial treatments, all the spa treatments. So if you're getting a treatment, it's most likely going to be done by me. So something that we do that's a little different is we do something called an American facial. So we have something called a heat mask in our facial. This deeply heats the skin, so anything underneath the skin comes out much easier, but also it's easier on the client. Less manipulation of the skin because everything comes up nice and easy. We also do use steam in our facials, but we just have that extra heat mask that really enhances the service. When I say it liquefies everything underneath the surface of your skin, so it comes up really easy instead of like picking and pulling too much at the skin.
Okay, take a deep breath in and out.
The relaxation and rejuvenation my clients get, just feeling better after a service. It's not only feels good to look better, but even just to feel better walking out is just a great part of the service. So overall, just making my clients feel happy once they leave, but also focusing on anything that they're more concerned about in their skin.
Ever since growing up in Norwood, Cassandra has stayed local and is grateful to be able to open up her own business right in the town she grew up in.
I love that I get to open it up in Norwood just because I know everyone in Norwood. I get so much support from people in the community. So it's just an overall great place to be located. I have so many friends and family in this area. Norwood has so many great people, so it's such a great spot to be in. I love when someone comes in and they're not feeling really confident in their skin, and then we can really go through, do treatment-based services that can make them feel better and really focus on what they're worried about. So just seeing the transformation from when they come in and they're not feeling too confident, and then just leaving and feeling much better about their skin.
To learn more about Cassandra Skincare and Spa, you can call or text to book an appointment, stop in for a consultation to find out the best service for your skin, and you can also check out CassandraSkincare.com to see the list of services offered. Cassandra is also offering a special deal for first-time clients.
I'm going to be doing 20% off all first-time clients, so if you're into skincare, if you haven't really tried skincare yet, you can come in and get 20% off your first service.
I think I may need to schedule a facial with Cassandra very soon. And now let's throw it over to Lucy Scafati with school news.
Me too.
I'm Lucy Scafati, and let's take a look at what's happening in our Norwood schools. In Oldham and Norwood High School news, there was a great field trip that brought the 5th grade video producers of The Scoop at the Oldham to the Norwood High TV studio. Instructional technology specialist Laura Mullen is the Scoop advisor and organized the field trip. High school TV teacher Pam Schnatterly was proud to see her TV students become TV teachers and not surprised to see their interaction with the 5th grade video producers.
Honestly, I am not surprised in the slightest that my advanced TV students are getting such great feedback about the help that they provided for the Scoop kids from Oldham. This particular set of students are they are leaders in the school. They are leaders in our class. They, I believe, genuinely enjoy the work that they do in the TV program. I think they're proud of their work. And they're mature and responsible. When I asked who wanted to participate and help with the Oldham kids, so many hands rose, not because they were looking for service hours, but because they legitimately wanted to come into the studio and help with this program. I think they understand, they get that this is a unique program, that they are just given this wonderful, unique opportunity, and want to be sure that they can pass that on, pay it forward to the younger set, so that students coming up, eventually into the high school will also have that same opportunity, and they'll have a leg up by already, having had a chance to do some fun stuff in the TV studio. So I'm super proud of them, and I hope they're proud of themselves as well.
I really enjoyed participating in the Scoop at the Oldham with the 5th graders, because it wasn't that long ago that I was doing the Prescott Press at the Prescott with Miss Killian. And ever since then, I've really enjoyed TV, and I've worked for NCM in high school. I've been a part of the TV program here, and it's something that I want to pursue after high school and college. So I really enjoyed helping the Oldham students because I can help them become the next TV students here at Norwood High.
I was one of the TV students there, and watching the students be able to grow and try out new things was very special. And also a thank you to Al Bishop from the Transportation Department for providing the buses for the field trip. This week, the Coakley Middle School held an open house for 5th graders, and a video was produced by Joe Sleeman and Jack Tolman. Let's hear what some of the students like about the Coakley.
My favorite thing about the Coakley is having classes with my friends.
Having good teachers. When you're in 8th grade, in chorus class, you get to go to Six Flags.
And I like the pizza at the lunch.
What's up? What I like about the Coakley is the teachers are awesome sauce. Hi, I'm at the Coakley, and what I like about the Coakley is the drama club.
How supportive everyone is of one another.
Is that you have more freedom and all the teachers are chill.
One thing I like about the Coakley is the freedom between classes.
I like the nice teachers at Coakley.
I love how people are so welcoming in the school.
I love how there's a lot of options for lunch. These teachers are really caring and helpful. Everyone is open to be themselves. Like that you can make your own club. I like most of the off-team classes.
The thing I love about the Coakley is that the fact that there's so many classrooms. When in 5th grade you just sit around in one classroom almost the entire day. One thing I love about the Coakley is how you have different choices of lunches.
One thing I like about the Coakley is the different teachers and the different classes.
What I like about the Coakley is that you get more choices from in any other middle school. I get different choices of food.
That there's a bunch of different classes instead of just one.
One thing I like about the Coakley is that you can make new friends. Is the different games you can do.
One thing I like about the Coakley is how nice the teachers are.
Seeing all my friends.
The 3rd grade at the Balch School was lucky enough to recently have a visit from WCVB meteorologist Kelly Ann Chicalise. The 3rd graders have been working on their weather unit in science, and Kelly Ann talked to them about working as a meteorologist at Channel 5, predicting weather and extreme types of weather. The students loved the presentation and are looking forward to being shown on the news broadcast next week. A big thank you to Kelly Ann Chicalise and Channel 5. The Prescott School held its annual Pasta Supper Night with its great success. This is a 5th grade fundraising event where students dress up as waiters and waitresses and serve a pasta supper for patrons. The PTO held raffles to help support the 5th grade class on their end-of-year activities. Special guest singer Mike Miano joined the festivities to create an amazing musical environment for all guests. Thank you to the community sponsors for their donations, staff for helping out in the kitchen, parents for helping set up the event, and of course the 5th graders for serving a delicious meal. The Prescott had a great turnout of families and staff to enjoy this festive night. At the Willett School, the students have been enjoying their outdoor science learning as they explore plants and insects, climate and weather, and the outdoor ecosystem in the Willett backyard. A huge thank you to the PTO, Joe Sleeman, and Willett educators. This week at the Little Mustangs preschool, the students worked on some special gifts for Mom, and they had fun with Pete the cat. They explored the ideas of subtraction with his groovy buttons, made predictions with his white shoes, and sang along when he rocked in his school shoes. That's it for school news this week. We appreciate all the teachers who take their time to share their news with us. It helps us provide an inside look at what's happening in our classrooms. Now, let's send it over to sports with Kiki Thaxter.
I'm Kiki Thaxter, and this is your sports update. It was a busy week for the Mustangs, but due to the rainstorm on Wednesday afternoon, multiple games were affected. Girls lacrosse was postponed, and baseball's game against Medway was moved to Friday night. Softball had a game on Tuesday against Medfield and won 5-4. On Wednesday, the game against Medway was postponed after 3 innings due to the rain, and they will start a new game on Friday the 10th. The boys lacrosse team hosted Medway on Monday but couldn't come out with a win. They get a Friday afternoon game in Milton on the 10th at 4 p.m. Girls lacrosse traveled to Medway on Monday and came away with a hard-fought 13-10 win. Freshman goalie Allie Mannering played hard with 13 saves, and Evan O'Neill and Charlotte Martino played solid on defense. Megan Malloy continues her strong play with 3 ground balls, Olivia Naughton with 2 goals, Shay Larkey with 2 goals, Bridget Sopel with 1 goal, and Olivia Lodge had a whopping 8 goals and 2 assists. Her second goal of the game was her 200th goal of her career. Congrats to Olivia Lodge on this achievement. Wednesday's game against Canton was postponed to next Wednesday due to the weather. The boys and girls track teams took on Westwood on Monday the 6th, but both teams couldn't pick up wins against the Wolverines. Both teams also went to Hopkinton on Wednesday the 8th, and the Mustangs had some wins, but a thunderstorm rolled in, which forced the rest of the meet to be canceled. Winning for the Mustangs was Natalie Martin in the mile, Catherine Cronin in the 800, and Karen Gorman coming in second. Mike Dujour won the 200 for the Mustangs. The boys volleyball team lost to King Philip 3-0 on Monday afternoon, and on Wednesday the 8th lost to Bellingham 3-1. Both the girls and boys tennis teams lost to Norton Tuesday afternoon 2-3. Looking ahead to next week, NCM will be live with volleyball on Monday, May 13th at 4 p.m. with announcers Mike Crowley and Greg Arbogast. Boys lacrosse will also be live on Thursday, May 16th at 4:30 with Mark Hoover and Dan Reyes on the mics. Also, a reminder that the newest episode of NCM Sports Talk is now airing and available on demand. Relive Nate Sue's state championship winning wrestling match, learn about the new head coach of NHS softball, and meet the seniors from the girls lacrosse team. All of this and so much more on the May episode of NCM Sports Talk. That is all I have for this sports update. I'm Kiki Thaxter, and Norwood News will be right back after this break.
The Board of Selectmen met Tuesday night at Town Hall. The agenda included liquor permits, car washes, and a 5K road race honoring Austin Reardon. All requests were approved. Last meeting, the board met with several applicants for the open seat on the Council of Aging, and at this meeting, Kayleen Bichette was nominated and approved as the newest member of the council. The board stressed how fantastic each applicant was and that they hope to see more of them as more council seats open up. The Board of Selectmen will meet again on May 21st.
This Saturday, May 11th, the United States Postal Service is once again running their Stamp Out Hunger food drive. To donate, place non-perishable food next to your mailbox before your letter carrier delivers the mail this Saturday. This is one of the Norwood Food Pantry's biggest food drives, so every Norwood resident is urged to put out non-perishables with your Saturday mail.
Newly appointed Police Chief Patton is finishing up his first week and announced new promotions within the department.
Hi, my name's Chief Christopher Padden with the Norwood Police Department. I'm here to talk to you guys today about some of our promotions that we've currently made. When Chief Brooks retired, it opened up a series of spots within the department. I obviously got promoted to the Chief of Police. I'm the head person within the police department. Lieutenant Flanagan, Chris Flanagan, was moved up to Deputy Chief, and he'll be my number 2. Basically help me run the department when I'm not available or if I need assistance with anything. And then we promoted 2 lieutenants. Sergeant Jay Payne moved up to lieutenant. He's going to take over as the operations commander. The operations commander basically will handle all of the patrol functions and all the day-to-day functions of our uniform division. Sergeant Kevin Joseph took over as, he's now a lieutenant, he took over as the commander for detectives. He'll handle all of our investigative functions. That particular role was filled by Deputy Chief Flanagan prior. He'll be our liaison with JTTF, Joint Terrorism Task Force, and federal agencies and NORPAC Task Force, as well as run all of our detectives. Then we had 2 patrol officers, actually not both patrol, one of them was a detective. So we had Detective Brendan Green, who was promoted to sergeant. It looks like he's going to be the new day sergeant. He got very lucky, didn't have to go back to midnights, and now he's working days. They're in training, learning how to be a supervisor and some of the things that the sergeants have to do. They're learning that from the operations commander. And then we also have Patrolman Justin LaRoche, who is now Sergeant Justin LaRoche, and he's going to be working on the midnight shift, and he'll run our night operation. He'll be our night supervisor, running patrol during those hours. You know, the sergeants, they play probably the most pivotal role, and it's also the most difficult role to transition from a patrol officer into a sergeant because you're taking on a supervisory role, and whereas before you just had to worry about yourself, now you have to worry about everybody else. So that's part of the team. We have a real good team here, and we're looking forward to seeing how our new supervisors are able to guide the department and provide leadership to the officers here. Thank you.
Well, that's all for Norwood News. To stay up to date with Norwood Community Media, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We're going to leave you with a list of upcoming events being covered by Norwood Community Media. As always, thank you so much for watching. Have a great weekend.
Take care, everybody.